Hello, welcome back to DanceRanch.net. Our next fantastic pattern, great pattern, they're all great, okay? Next pattern is going to be a West Coast swing pattern. It's called the left side pass, all right? Left side pass with underarm spin. Left side underarm spin. Now this is going to be really cool because it brings in the 1.5 spin that you just kind of went into, okay? But this is going to be an inside underarm spin for 1.5. And also, we're doing that continuous prepping for spins that we did previously in that tuck with the hand change. We're going to get that same right-left prepping involved. So again, we're going to demonstrate it and we're going to come back and break it down to you. So let's get started. Now, you have this hand position again like you would a sugar push if you open up and drop the right hand. So the left side pass, we've gone over this before in the previous videos, okay?
For the pass.
For the pass. But what's going to be different is I'm going to actually kind of do something on the prep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Right? So here we go. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Really cool. Let's take it from this angle. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. That was cool. All right. If I say so myself. Anyhow, what happens on this is that it gets the lady into spinning. Even more, but I'm going to show you a few areas. This is what gives the signal for it. This is also what prepares you and prepares the lady and also allows her to feel comfortable. You have a good communication. There's no need to rush this. The only thing that makes this feel faster is tempo of the music. Now, when I go into this, I'm in the track, I'm going to get out on the inside rail, and as I do so, gentlemen, I'm going right, left. All I want you to think about, if I'm doing left side, I'm going to turn my left shoulder open. Cool? That's all I'm thinking about, left shoulder open. That means she's going to pass to my left, all right? And I'm going to get out, and it's as simple as going my left side pass footwork that I've done before, just kind of get out of the way, but I'm going to go right, left. Right, left. Left hand's going to go right, left as I get out and turn my left shoulder open. Cool? That's what we need to do first.
And all prepping is always right, left.
Right, left. Just keep it all right, left. Doesn't matter if you cross hand, whatever, just keep it all right, left at this point because that's really going to help you out as a leader and also preps the lady very, very well. So it allows her to really dominate over that right foot or left foot with the whole body. So it really gets her prepped up nicely.
And the reason that's important for us, for the ladies, when we're open like this on a certain foot, that's the foot we're about to turn in.
Yes.
That helps us to turn. Because if we're just like this,
it's very easy to power up.
well, and it's kind of hard to
right.
turn from there.
Now, you
Like
know,
this,
some of you, okay, not for me, you know that's the whole cartoon age, right? You know, you get ready to go.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you've seen enough of those cartoons. Anyhow, so it's...
That's what we don't want.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to feel that when she comes into that position, she is going to right, left, right off the bat. Now, I am facing her. Again, we go over this in the circular track method where I am centered toward her, my upper body at least, okay? And I'm getting out of the track. I'm close enough where I can reach with my left or right. The left hand is not going to stay here, gentlemen, because as soon as I go right, left on the second prep, as you go back to the left of that prep, it's going to come up to her eye level. Why is that? Her eye level for one, not mine, but hers, because I want her to understand it's an underarm component. It's an underarm spin. Anything, spin, pass, underarm, those things need to have a prep that's by eye level that indicates, it's like a turn signal. Lead, prep, execute. Lead, prep, turn, spin, whatever. Cool? So, prepping gets inside. This prepping indicates spin. All right? Spin. Underarm passes and turns, for the most part, almost certainly, you're going to actually just bring the hand up like a nice, slow drawbridge there. But a spin, it's like a coffee. It needs a little bit of espresso feel in there, so you're going to get that little, woo, okay? So.
That's not a bad example. My coffee?
No.
Tainted water.
Tainted water for her, but you know, yeah. Triple espresso, you know what I'm saying? So, and right, left. So here we are. Now, what's going to happen for a left side underarm spin, okay, is that this is going to be a left side inside underarm spin for the lady. It goes between you, All right, and as she goes from one side to the other, this is the transition part, 3 and 4. It's going to go right between you, 3 and 4. She ends up from your right to your left, gentlemen, and you're sitting there going 3 and 4. Now, count 4 does not mean that you go back into the track. You don't have to. You can stay on the rail and then eventually go back into the track for the next count, which is going to be 5 and 6, okay? Now, unlike the other spin that you probably did on the tuck, that's to the right, it was an outside. This is an inside spin. It just means that you're doing the same amount of rotation, ladies, and you're doing the same beat, same tempo, okay, same time and rhythm, but it's going to your left. That's the big difference here, all right? So, one more time. We're going right, left, and goes up, and triple step, triple step. Now, the key on this one, on both, all right, whatever you do on this one, is that you're going triple step. 3, and guys, bring the hand down on count 4. Don't come down any earlier than count 4. That's what you're looking for in this pattern. Do not worry about how many times does it go over her head. Don't worry about that right now. Just go over her head, make sure you're looking at the top of the head. It goes around the halo counterclockwise, and then it brings it down on count 4. Remember that. One more time, okay? And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Very cool. One more time. Great, I can do that for you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Nice. And notice my right hand is just nice and relaxed to my right. Her left is to her left, nice and easy. So again, we just want to make sure that you understand this is a left side pass. The only difference is that you are asking her through the first 2 steps, 1, 2, slow, slow. You're going right, left, bringing the hand up, and you're going to actually indicate to her that you want an underarm spin, so you keep the hand up as she rotates, and she'll come down. Now, one more thing. If I'm through here, what we create from a bird's eye view, if we create this nice halo, this big oval feel, it's not going to spin as much. She's going to travel on you a lot, and that will happen. Now, when I go 1, 2, I'm bringing it right between us, but I'm bringing it across her track, right in front of her eyes. There we go, right there. Okay? I'm not trying to do this, all right? 1, 2, and pull her down, okay? You see that? If I'm pulling her, that's wrong to begin with. I don't want to pull anything or push anything. I want to actually guide her. Now, ladies, if you feel that he's actually, he's zoned into somewhere else and he's got this long turn, just go with it, all right? Don't correct it. Don't try to spin in place. You go with it. Move your footwork underneath your shoulders and your body. Don't worry about where your footwork is.
Realistically, you won't be able to spin in place.
Absolutely not.
If he's leaving his hand down, if you're following him, which you should be doing, you can't spin in place.
Right. Your center is going to move over your feet, and your feet's just going to be there to catch you and hold you up and spin you. But again, you just got to just keep the feet underneath you, and he's going to move that. And guys, you got to realize that sometimes you're going to pull her and not realize it, and you're going to make it too big, too oval in that movement, okay? Same thing here. So if that happens, ladies, again, keep your rhythm. Quick, slow. Doesn't matter if they're together or apart. Does not matter. Walk, walk. When he pulls you down for some reason, that can happen.
You just take bigger steps.
Right.
And just go.
Right.
Now, talk a little bit about, in our prep, the reason why we're doing a turn from here and not from all the way down here. The reason why that second prep is so important going into a second turn.
Well, when you're going into it, because it's going over her head. Yeah, it's going over her head. Okay?
Because sometimes you might think, well, why do I need that second one?
Right. Because if you don't, if you don't bring it up high enough, again, if you're way down here, okay, that's a lot of real estate to cover.
Yes.
If you're not thinking about that, guys, again, she doesn't know what it is you're looking for. There's a lot of things that you can do that has a rotation or spin involved that actually has a hand down here that you'll fall right into, but those are not too much important to me because that requires a lot of twisting and turning. This is what makes it fluid and more convenient and also very easy to understand, okay? So when we get to here, we want to make sure that right, left comes at shoulder level. Remember, like I said, lead, prep, turn. For a lot of things you do, from spins to passes, turn, it needs to be around shoulder to eye level, which really helps her understand. Oh, you're going to your left? Oh, great. I'm going to my right? Great. It's an underarm turn, pass, spin? Great. I understand what you're talking about. Having the 2 preps, right, left, is an indication of a spin, ladies, okay? It's like forecasting.
Yeah.
is forecasting ahead. Well, it's cloudy, cool, well, you know, a little bit of drizzle. It's going to probably rain. So we're going to go right, left. Here it comes. And guys, you do not want to keep that hand at that level. That's another whole feel. You got to bring the hand up. You're still working on that. As she spins, you still got to bring that hand up. And ladies, do not pull down as that happens, okay?
If you've done your right, left, and you're still way down here, coming all the way up for a spin, it happens very quickly. So that pulls us off of balance. That can make things hurt back here. That's one of the reasons why you're going from that right, left, and you're starting that spin from up here.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, so again, one more time, it's going from here, right, left, triple step, triple step. And it makes it nice and convenient once you start facing her and you're allowing it to happen. Now, the other side of this coin, now we talk about the little guys leading that long step. And ladies, if you have this song that you're dancing to and you feel really jolly and joyful about it, and you take off spinning because, woo, I want to take off, you tend to travel. Guys, you're probably thinking, I was trying to lead us spin in place and just took off. Well, that happens. You know what you're going to do is you're going to have to travel after her, okay? Now, you could let her go and let her go, you know, la, there's like, why'd you let me go? So, what I suggest doing if she takes off spinning is watch for her. Right? Watch, go toward it. See, you're not doing anything but just kind of, you know, staying attached to her. So if you see her traveling, because she's going from one side to the other, so if she does travel, it's not going to be far because she's got to start from over here. And so if she does travel, then you can say, all right, I can move a little bit with you on that. And she may need that because of balance issues or whatever.
I was going to say definitely, because especially when you're first starting to spin,
yeah,
don't expect that they're going to spin right in place.
Nope.
That just might not happen.
Exactly.
No.
And again, it's more or less when you're spinning, ladies, you're trying to learn how to do that. Guys, have patience with that. As much as ladies, you have patience with his lead and try to understand his positioning and leading you at the timing and so forth. This is a communication by far. And again, we spend a little extra time on all this because just like we do in my privates, we try to get across that, you know, this is a you know, a physical activity that you needs some of your senses, your sense of sight, hearing, okay, and touch. So the feeling of what you do, you don't always verbally say it to her, like I'm doing an underarm spin. You just kind of go by what you feel. Again, that's what we try to do across the dancing.
And the other reason he takes so much time explaining certain things is because it makes that big of a difference.
Yeah.
You know, just that these small little things where that hand goes or where his shoulders are turned toward us, it can make or break a pattern. Can you still do it without that? Yeah, but it's not going to look that great, and it's definitely not going to feel that great.
And also, you got to remember that we're not here to kind of throw you around tight and just pull and push and so forth. There are videos that some people do that with. And again, this is for long term. This is for people that, you know, of all ages, for, you know, all backgrounds, so that when you start working on this, you're actually learning how to dance, and it's for long term. It's, you know, it's longevity wise. You find this is much easier on the body, okay? And also it's not clinging jerk. There's only a certain amount of age that you're going to turn around and you're going to start to feel really sore after all that clinging and jerking and pulling, tossing and throwing that you're going to find. I can't do that much. I only got a few years for that. So I mean,
really don't want.
No, you don't want that.
You won't want it.
No. So anyhow, again, have fun with this. This is a great pattern to have. Again, it gets you really introducing into that spinning to the inside, and we'll be right back with your next pattern.